First of all, this new release that is going to be released, it's somewhat clouded in mystery for most of the people. There's no release date yet, no album title.
Biohazard has always been a crazy whirlwind of chaos, you know? There's so much shit going on with us right now. I'm dying to talk about it all, you know, the record, the CD, how we got here. I'm sure you want to know something about the situation with Evan, right? I'm sure you have that question there. So let's talk about that so we can talk about the record. But you know, it's no secret that there's a bunch of crazy shit going on in Evan's life. Unfortunately, he decided to quit and leave the band, and we made a decision to continue. We have a great CD that we're really proud of, really happy with, all four of us. We made it as the original members of Biohazard, and I think that brought us to, you know, to where we are now. Evan would love to be here. I know he's proud of the CD as much as I am, and would love to be able to talk to you about it, but he made his choice, and you know, life goes on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because in an old post on a blog, he was very very happy about how things were going. Like he said something like, "New Biohazard album is going to be fucking brutal." What happened? What can you tell us about it?
He has, you know, it's no secret that there's crazy stuff going on in his life, but it's personal, it's private to him. It's not, and I respect that. I have to give him that respect. You know, we just made our choice to continue.
Yeah. Did you see it coming for a long time, or?
That's all private, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'd much rather talk about the record and the CD.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know?
But because you started with bringing the Evan subject.
Well, because if we can get it out of the way and then and talk about, you know, what's going on with us now, you know? The CD is for us, it's by far our proudest release, you know? We didn't make this CD by focusing on making a brutal record. That wasn't our goal. We didn't want to make a heavy record. We didn't go in saying, let's make a great, amazing Biohazard CD. We focused on writing great songs that express what we have inside of us. And when we were done with that song, one song, we went into the second song, and third song. We kept working on song after song, but we focused on the song, not the end result. And then so when we were finished, we ended up having a bunch of songs that we could put together on a CD that were all made by complete focus on each song. You know, we didn't pick it apart and focus on having, like, you know, let's just make a great CD. Like, think if bands go into a studio and they say, let's make a heavy CD, you know, it's got to be super brutally heavy. You can have something, you know, part of a song or a riff or a lyric idea that if it's not heavy, you throw it out, but maybe it doesn't mean it's not good. So by focusing on the song, we didn't really worry about the end result. We just stayed focused on the detail of the song. It's kind of like having a building. If you focus on, I want to make a big, giant, strong building. Okay, but the big, giant, strong building is made up of parts. It's the structure, the foundation, the walls, the floors, and then the details of, like, the decorations and the paint and all that shit. So for us, the CD is the result of the focus on the songs, and having that focus brought us to, you know, brought us to where we are now with a CD that is ass ripping for us. You know what I mean? It's great in every way. It has the groove, it has the rhythm, it has the melody, it has the brutalness, it has the aggressiveness, the passion that I've loved about all of our albums as the original band. But it's a growth, you know, and that growth came from experience, having time away from the band, you know, for all of us. And in 2003, we pretty much broke up, and there was a record that came out after that called Means to an End that we never toured for. But after that, we all went on to different things, different bands, and grew as musicians and grew as people. But coming back into Biohazard with Bobby, Evan, Danny, and me, and as the original band, we brought all that growth with us, you know, growth as musicians, and we didn't have any other focus than kind of like letting shit go for real. We didn't have the pressure on our shoulders that or we have to make a great record because we need to sell a lot of records so we can put food on our table. We all have different jobs. And it's that outside of Biohazard life that, that supports us. You know, we don't rely on Biohazard for anything other than just pleasure, you know?